you, Jesus. I just walked into the condo and the air conditioning is on. I'm not dying anymore. Ugh. It's so bad out there. Yeah, dude, like literally it was like 90 degrees. Too warm for me. Whatever. If you're a boy that's decided to wear heels, practice. Practice before you go out in public. No one wants to see you clunking around, looking like a newly born deer trying to walk steady on a slick piece of ice. It's really just not pretty. Just stop. I'm convinced there are bodies in the bottom of these. They appeared one night out of the blue. I don't know where they came from or when they went up, but they weren't here and suddenly they were here. And they're just big enough to fit children, dead children, or people chopped up. I don't know. I find it fascinating and kind of creepy. These are the fun things I think about on my way to work, or at least when I'm walking by it every day. Think there are any bodies in there? I kind of want to dig it up and see what happens. I might get in trouble. Who knows? It's a mystery that's going to go unsolved.
You know, it's ridiculous. People here, you think they'd never been to an airport before, and they've never gone through check-in before, or they've never gone through the TSA before, because every time they get to it, it's like a whole new thing that's just mysterious and weird. It takes forever to get through this shit.
I'm getting to the point where I'm about ready to shave this whole thing off. It's been about a year, and about every year around this length, around this time, I just get to the point where I'm like, fuck it, let's just get rid of it. I really don't want to, kinda want to let it grow and see how long I can get it, but at the same time, I'm really starting to hate this thing. It is too long for my face. It's too bushy for my face. I don't know. I can reach my eye with it. Yeah. Maybe next time you see me, there will be much less or no beard. We'll see. Have a good Monday. Thinking about growing it out, maybe. It's been a hot minute since it's been long. I don't know. What do you think? I think I should grow it out again. Should I clipper it back down to be, somewhat clean looking? Opinions? Anyone? What do you think? Keep it? Maybe? I don't know. Input's great. Otherwise, I'll probably just keep it. I don't know. Yeah. Anything? Anybody? Anyone? Boys can be really stupid, or at least dense. So I'm on my phone and I'm getting a woof on Scruff. And I look at the name and I'm like, that name sounds familiar. So I go to the profile and it is exactly who I assumed it was, which is this kid that's a power bottom. This is the third time I have had to do this to him. If he actually read any of his past posts to me, he would know that this is a completely useless purpose. So, once again, I have to explain to him, dude, I am a power bottom. Thanks for the woof. I am useless to you. Have a good day. There are two other times when I've had to say this pretty much right one after another. So, yeah, boys are being stupid. What does he expect me to do? All of a sudden, I need to make an addendum to my last post regarding boys being stupid. So, it would be one thing if it actually was a situation where he responded to my telling him, sorry, barking up the wrong tree. If you responded at least and said, oh, okay, sorry, or something, But the fact that he doesn't just makes me think, are you not like reading anything that is being responded to you? Because you keep on doing the same thing over and over. Like something's gonna change. It just makes you look kind of ignorant, you know? Anyway, just wanted to clarify that aspect of the whole situation. The best part about two bottoms playing together at the end of the night is they get to feed each other. So I made it to the gym like I said I would, and of course I broke myself like I said I would. And then a few hours after that, I ended up going to a hypnotherapy session, which broke me down for another 2 hours. I was a sobbing wreck again. So mentally and physically, I am a broken thing right now. I'm gonna have a lot to process over the next couple of weeks, but damn, that thing I went on, that ride was crazy. But hopefully good. Hopefully it clears up some shit. We'll see. Anyway, it's Thursday night and I'm about to start bartending at the lovely, illustrious Eagle here in Seattle. So have a good one. I kid you not, right now across the street, someone is getting on down to some bagpipe music. Okay. And apparently he decided to add some drums. So yeah, he's boogieing on down the road to bagpipes. Don't know why. Tonight I am bartending a leather function for a leather community that I have not been part of in the past 13 years. This is their 30th anniversary. That's kind of cool, but I didn't leave them with bad blood. I more like ghosted the entire community, just kind of stopped communicating with pretty much everyone involved with it. It's not necessarily that the community itself, their community, that organization, did anything wrong. It was more just the entire concept of leather community finally put a really bad taste in my mouth. So yeah, I'm bartending a gig tonight and it's gonna be... One of the best things about cutting hair is that you get to touch people. It's clear that most humans don't get the kind of physical contact with other humans that they probably should. So it's interesting that while most people don't connect, you are literally able to put your hand on their head and hold their head in place, or run your fingers through their beards, or pull on their hair, or bend their ears down. No man would let any other person do that to him, except a barber or a stylist, which makes it very subversive, especially if the person in your chair is super hot and you're into them. So I am taking applications for anybody who wants to be my boyfriend. If you know anyone that's interested, they're interested in an old bottom, send them my way. Can't hurt, I mean, right? At least they can tap it once and then go away, I suppose. But it would be kind of nice to have somebody that I could actually play with on a pretty semi-regular basis. So yeah, I'm in the market. If you know anyone, as long as they blink and they breathe, I am good. Cheers. Sling does not mean a sub. And being a bottom does not mean being a non-alpha male. All it means is that I'm a aggressive bottom that likes to be in a sling. And if you are aggressive with me, I'm going to think we're going to be playing. So if you hit me in the face with a slap, I'm going to slap you back. And if you can't tolerate that, then go away. And if you think that I'm joking, try it again and see what happens. And if it's not for fun, then you're doing it to be degrading, which I don't do. So don't be surprised if I pull my foot out of the stirrup strap and kick you in the stomach to make you get off me. Because I'll do it if I have to. Why do I assume immediately anytime I see a group photo of a bunch of men that all look pretty identical and are all shirtless, at least I'm pretty much assuming that either they are going to fuck or they already have just fucked. It's never like they're just hanging out. Am I wrong? I'm not sure. It looks like they're gonna fuck. Because they're all very chummy and very close and very smiley. Like, we're gonna bone each other. Tee hee 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 hee.
Some ungodly early time of night, like 4 a.m., something like that. I can't sleep. Anyway, we are looking for a bar back for a Halloween party at a friend's house. It usually draws well over 100 people. It's very gay, so it's mostly men, obviously. And for bar backing, it's really just like go pick up cups and plates and put everything in recycling and grab me some ice occasionally. It's not a hard task, and you get paid. And I tip you out a bit. So if any of you are interested in doing so, let me know. Just as an FYI, the party usually devolves around midnight after all the good people leave and the other people stick around. It gets kind of raunchy, or at least fun.
Last night I sort of woke up around 3 a.m. Sort of, because I was still kind of dreaming. I was kind of in that lucid state where I didn't really know what was going on. But I was concerned and convinced that I needed to let everyone know that there was only one woman I would ever date, regardless of whether or not she'd want to date me, or get involved with me, or ever have sex with me. Who knows? But I was luckily smart enough to not post it, because I'm notorious for waking up and posting things that really should not be posted that late at night when I'm that groggy, and I regret it the next day because I read it over and realize what an ass I sound like. So yeah, it was odd and amusing to me when I woke up this morning and I'm like, oh, thank God I didn't do that. Yikes. So I'm about to start bartending a Halloween party at a friend's house. I was here last year and it was insane. It devolved into wonderfully fucked up and sleazy, trashy fun. I don't know if it's going to do that this time, but we'll find out. Anyway, see, I'm a cowboy. I'm wearing a cowboy hat. That means I'm a cowboy, right? The pants will come off soon. I just realized I'm wearing red jock, red socks, and red bandana. Oops. Anyway, have a good Halloween, guys, whatever it is that you're doing, and I will talk to you soon.
You remember in high school that terrifying dream you always had, that thing that you really don't want to have happen is about to happen or is happening in the middle of class, and you have to stand up and you don't know what you're going to do? You remember that? You remember that feeling? Yeah. Well, I was at the gym today and I was on the treadmill, and all of a sudden I had this weird feeling, and I'm like, oh shit, I need to leave here right now, because otherwise everyone's going to see that I have a major boner going on and I have no idea why. So yay me, at least I got an hour of running in. But yeah, I don't know what that's all about. I mean, I thought that shit was done decades ago. Clearly I was wrong. Well, I just got finished going to the doctor and I think he took like 3 biopsies from my butt, which is good, you know. Hey, you know, research and all that, that's great. However, no butt sex for 2 weeks at least. I don't know if I can go that long, because I am a whore. Pig, whore, same thing. Anyway, hopefully I don't have anal cancer, or colon cancer, or whatever kind of cancer it is. So, yeah, good times. I'm sure y'all all be curious, so I'll keep you posted.
Oh my God. I have listened to the song Blasphemous Rumors from Depeche Mode since 1986. Okay? I now get it. Just now. Literally while I'm listening to it, I just understood what's going on in the song and what it was all about. 34 years later? Yeah. It's really embarrassing. I can't believe it took me this long. I am horrified and ashamed. Horrified and ashamed that I didn't figure it out earlier. Anyway, just thought I'd share.